difficult to make to speak more about this thing because it's in its simplicity expressed sometimes misunderstood. None of this is there. So it feels like, but when I open my eyes, I see this. I say, but none of this is there. Then it makes like, this is what I'm used to. In the now, I can see you and me talking. But I said, none of this is there. And he says, but there must be some place then that is kind of, then your mind make it a phenomenon, like there, nothing is there at all. But that there is here. And that here is somehow the space in which the perceiving of the events of time and change occur in that, and they are perceived also. When we say perceive instantaneously as all things occur, happen, whatever, there is just a detection of them. Yeah, they are perceived, but they're not carried and they're not bought. They are allowed to be. So everything is in it. Everything manifests in it. Every phenomena and its perception is in it, arises in it, like waves. Some things get recorded without effort. There seem to be memory functioning, but not in service to an identity particularly. It's just spontaneous. Everything's spontaneous. Everything, as in the feeling of the wind, the sitting, the eating of breakfast, all of this, everything is taking place. Why have a fight with this? It's completely natural, normal. But it is expressions within consciousness. But underneath this is this. When I say underneath, I don't mean underneath like underneath. I mean in the core of it is this unchanging, is the unchanging. And you must know it. It's obvious. You must know it. That which is not coming or going, but comings or goings are perceived in it. That which is not rising or falling, but rising or falling is perceived in it. That which is beyond night and day, beyond heaven and earth. But all these manifest in it. In which even space itself is perceived also, but is said to be space-like. Having no fixed point, so a measurement can be made of it. Immeasurable, unalterable, immutable, because it is insubstantial. But in its insubstantiality, the sense of substance appears in it. Yet it is not affected by that. It is the birthplace of perceiving, perception, and the objects of perception. But it has no birth pains. It is the seer without eyes, the experiencer without form. It is neither he nor she. It has no partners. It has no relationships. Like this. And is ever here. Some call it the ground of being. They are not bad words. They are okay. In the human language we have to say something. But everything we say falls short of what it is. It requires no imagination, no skill. Whose imagination will it be? It cannot be reached.
But there are so many books written on this, saying that when you manage to be in that no place, like all the memories of the past and the future, rebels of self, and you like some people say the explosion, some people say the light, by reading too much, I see yourself saying also that some kind of flash here.
Not flash.
Yes, but all people speaking about something,
It's not flash as in flashlight.
but it's impossible to be so direct. Why?
Huh?
Why?
It's impossible to be so direct.
So simple. And so many years crying
It is
to get
it,
that in.
it is years well spent crying for this. Only when it reveals itself, it's known to be simple. Until then, it's known to be almost impossible. Something is taking place inside the mind of the seeker. It has to somehow adjust itself, become more refined, more available, more pliable, more receptive. Otherwise, it doesn't reflect this. It cannot hold this. This that is. It cannot do it. What we call the mind is just something that is floating away, jumping about. And it's perceived in this, but it's not recognized. And that simple function of recognition can take many lifetimes, as it were, and you can say, but they don't exist. No, they don't, but they still are. You would not have the privilege or the opportunity to experience this, because it comes to almost like an experience, but it's almost the experience of experience. For a while we're not ready for that. Sometimes we want experience of something, of this thing and that thing, to feel it, to taste it, to have it, to remember it, to want it again, and so on. It's very externalized. The consciousness in its extension as a person is going to be like that for some time. As Babaji say, the divine will not reveal itself inside the arrogant mind. So something in all of our way is slowly adjusting, preparing, arranging the mind in a way to house the holiness. And you see, but it's not holy or unholy. So yes, you can say this. You can say this like that.
I always had this preconception about if that will take place, I would die, or I will disappear. I will see my life without problems, without desires, without nothing. My body is still here.
Body was not the problem. If the body was a problem, the body would have to go now. One king conquered another kingdom, and this other kingdom had a very wicked ruler. So when this new king conquered this kingdom, now he moved in, and everybody thought now the new king is going to kill everybody. He's going to destroy every house. He's going to build a new kingdom. But he simply moved in, and everything became beautiful. It's the mind that feels, oh yes, you see what's going to happen to your body is going to die if you realize this. Oh, so I better wait then, because I still have a few things to do. I'm going to lose my family. I'm going to be begging on the street. I'm going to be one of those hairy babas walking about, looking wild and strange. But they realize the truth. And then you see, but no, it is just like this.
So I'm still dreaming.
I said, how can you be sure that this itself, this recognition, this seeing, is not another phenomenon appearing in your mind? I have to ask you this. Is it another phenomenon appearing in your mind?
I don't know nothing. No. I don't want to know nothing. So all these 7 dimensions are a fake.
Don't be like that.
It's all the same dream.
Dream. It's not any old dream. It's not a man's dream. Where will you stop if you start to dismiss? This bowl of porridge is a dream. The spoon is a dream. The mouth is a dream. The eater is a dream. But don't hold any cynicism about that. It's a great dream. There are some people, they come to a point of saying nothing exists, no people, no family, nothing. And they narrow themselves down into a little box, because they have not as yet said, well, even I, who dismiss everything, myself also don't exist. The one who dismisses everything must also dismiss themselves also then. That much at least must be done. Or include everything, if you don't find it offensive. Does the world offend you? That you want to get rid of it? Why not just relax and enjoy? Something appearing in the world inside your own mind brought you to your own seeing. So just don't get stuck. Don't be a one-trick pony. Don't be somebody who say nothing exists, and are afraid to feel, because to feel would be something. Don't be monochromatic. Be full technicolor, but don't attach to anything. Because your eyes will open and you will see a bird and you will say, it's nothing, and it will not be good. It will sing and you say, it doesn't exist. And it says you are afraid. Does it lessen your seeing? Does it weaken your seeing to say all this is still here, appearing? This body's here. Thirst, tiredness, joy, laughter, they are appearing. There's no trouble with them. Some sense of trouble come, but I'm not so troubled by trouble. Or must we be strict? Must we become a marble Buddha? So you just go and move about in that, walk in it, see that all things are fine with it.
Even the emotions, even the fear, even the desire.
Keep an eye on them. A little distance is good. All these are forces that help to deepen, sweeten, refine the consciousness. It's like getting up and brushing your teeth. You just do it. You don't think, okay, I have to brush my teeth 3 times a day, 365 days a year. Oh my God, that's a lot of times. Every day I must do this, and not do this. Just sweep as you go. Inside you remain in this beautiful solitude. Then inside and outside lose their categories. Then you may find that you're not thinking like inside, outside anymore. Something is slowly pervading everything. Every aspect of your expression is being touched by that understanding. That there is still a reality to the sense that there is a sense of maturing, of maturity, taking place against a background of unchanging awareness. But don't try and figure anything out. Don't go into your mind in any way. Stay in that soft vibration which is expanding inside you. Just be in that, and don't go to the left or the right. Just be in that. Funny enough that's also called knowledge.
But thoughts will still arrive and pops out.
They will still come, but they will not have any menace in them. They won't be able to intimidate you, because now your mind is grounded in being. They won't intimidate you. They will try. They will invite you to come to reform the old self.
But they are normal.
What did it mean normal?
For example, now a thought come here, this is normal.
Yeah.
So it must be emptiness of thoughts.
It is good. They will have no substance to them. Not like before. Before, you want to look into them, open up the package. Now you can just feel them as sensation. You can feel like this. And your movements, your whole way of experiencing will be a lot more spontaneous if you follow what I speak. You'll feel everything spontaneous. You don't have to plan ahead. You don't have to strategize or prepare for any particular movement. You will not have to start to create kind of movies in your mind about what you should do or something. You will not need it. Everything will manifest spontaneously. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. And something will take care of it.
So I let now the life happen like.
Yes, sir. If there's a direction to move and it requires a lot more strength, that strength will be supplied. If that action is the action of the cosmos, not the action of a person. The person somehow is overlaying another projection, a kind of fantasy, based upon the principle of attraction and repulsion. It's always moving, strategizing. So energy must stop going to that now. It will, automatically. All you have to do is stay in that vibration, which is natural now. And you'll see that somehow your eyes are silent and they only see what is simply unfolding without struggle. Like everything in the universe is unfolding without struggle. If it feels with struggle, it's because it is meant to happen with some struggle. And then it will burst through, or it will die, whatever the movement will be. You will notice things like this, but it will be a quiet thing. Don't make any philosophy about it. You just notice it somehow, or you won't notice it. You'll notice whatever you need to notice according to the destiny of your expression. You will notice what you need to notice. But mostly, whatever you notice will happen in the quietude of your own inner beingness. Yes, I don't want to say too much about it. Leave the rest as an adventure. You don't have to try and make sense out of anything. Don't let your mind look through your eyes. You have a tendency of looking deeply into things, which is good up to a point, but don't overuse that. Be more in the spontaneity now. Let things have a chance to come into lightness. Not everything has to be intense. It can just be light. It doesn't have to add up. It does not have to be counting. It's as though this body is here, but it's only a facade and inside is nothing. Not even organs. You can feel like that. Don't force that feeling, but it can come like that.